Everybody, welcome back to Wicked Good Sports. This is the Bayou Breakdown. We're joined, as always, by Jack Tiernan. Jack, how you doing?
Brian, I'm shaking with anticipation, man,
Mm-hmm.
about OBJ, but otherwise good, doing pretty good.
That's good to hear. And yeah, maybe some exciting news. If so, maybe we can hop on and do like a minute-long Bayou Breakdown update later this week. But first, we got to get this out of the way. The Saints lost to the Falcons 27-25. Jack, I know the feeling. The Dolphins lost the last-second field goal to the Falcons earlier this year. Do you think this was a bit of a trap game after the stellar performance the week before?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna just say that same thing. I think it was kind of a trap game. I think it's fine. You got Trevor Siemian really kind of running an offense that's made for him now. Well, with spot plays here and there made for what his strengths are. I feel like over time he'll be a little more comfortable under center. But I liked what I saw from him in the second half. I thought that he made some good adjustments. It looked like it was going to be a blowout in the first half. So it was nice to see him put up some fight, put up some solid numbers at the end of the game. I think he's not really like a big play quarterback anyway. He's a game manager, and that's kind of that's what the Saints are going to be this season.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean that's what he's always been, right? Ever since his Broncos day. We talked about it last week. Not the worst case scenario in the world. I will still be interested to see if maybe they lose a few games, they go all the way to Taysom Hill like they did last season. But for now, let's hope Trevor Siemian will stay, there. So I guess what was like the big thing? Obviously, the Falcons, their division rival. You can never take a division rival lightly, even when you're really good and they're bad. What do you think the Falcons did to kind of, get Trevor off his game and kind of stop the Saints here?
I mean, I think they put a lot of pressure on the short ball, right? Because again, Simeon's not known for airing it out all the time.
Yeah.
They did a good job of putting pressure on him at all times, putting some good coverage on receivers. I mean, to be honest with you, I think the biggest enemy in this entire game was Simeon himself.
Yeah.
And obviously, it doesn't help when you don't have anybody as a wideout, right? You have Marquez Callaway, your number one, Traquan Smith is your number two, maybe. Those guys are really interchangeable, right?
Yeah.
So I don't know. It's kind of tough to get that running. Alvin Kamara was just ruled out of practice today with a knee injury. Today being Wednesday. So it's kind of okay, what does this guy even have to throw to? How is he going to succeed in this position?
Yeah, no, I mean that's a great point, and I guess it kind of creates an easy segue to some news. So, Odell Beckham Jr., former Browns receiver, released, cleared waivers. So, not the worst case scenario of the Lions claiming him for no reason. So he says he's narrowed down his list to, or rather, it's been reported that his list has been narrowed down to the Chiefs, the Saints, and the Packers. Obviously, the Saints would be a great fit, I think. What are your thoughts on that?
I do too, for a couple of reasons. I think obviously he's going to get a massive amount of volume just because of one, who he is, and two, the current receiving stature of this team, right? It's not great. It doesn't look good.
Right.
I would love to see him in black and gold. I know he's a little bit of a drama queen, so he's kind of like a season rental, right? He essentially takes the place of Michael Thomas for the remainder of the season, right? Because Michael Thomas is signed long term, whereas OBJ is kind of one and done with whatever team he's on. Maybe he resigns, which would be great, but I don't know if Sean Payton could handle the drama that would be that wide receiver core. Frankly, I don't know if I could handle that. But
that's a good point.
If I had to pitch to OBJ, I'd say that same thing, right? Look, you're getting volume here. If you're going to the Chiefs, probably getting nothing. You're going to the Packers, probably a little bit better than the Chiefs situation, but at least you'll get open looks because of Devontae. I guess you could say the same for Kansas City, but if you want volume, New Orleans is the place to be. So I'd love to see him in black and gold.
And I think the biggest pitch you can have for New Orleans is that's where he's from. I mean, he played at LSU. He grew up there. This is the come home, come play in New Orleans, and maybe they can make a playoff run out here. Right. I mean, they got a good defense. They have one of the best running backs in the league, and Simeon, he is what he is. Was there any word on Jameis's status? I should probably know this, but is he done for the season?
Yeah, he's out. He's at ACL did it. He's gone until I don't even know when he'll be back next season because we're kind of like midway through at this point. So unless he has like a really good recovery and it's not that bad, like it's a clean tear and whatnot, he's probably gone until midway through next season.
Yeah, no, I mean that sucks. He was doing well. I mean, he wasn't like tearing it up, but I think he was changing the style of quarterback he was, and I think him with OBJ would have been fun because he would have had the potential for some long shots. But it sucks, Jameis. It was fun to see him dancing in the locker room on his one leg after the game. That was quite great. But
if we got nothing else from him, right? At least we got that.
No, absolutely. All right, anything else you want to touch on in this episode before we get on out of here?
No, man. I'm just looking forward to next week. Hopefully, we know if we have OBJ on the roster by then. Hopefully, we can make a playoff push here. That'd be sweet.
Yeah, we shall see. All right, Jack. Where can they find you online?
Best place to find me is on Twitter, and that's @Jack_Tiernan.
All right, go follow him there. You can follow me on Twitter @TheFakeBMar. This BMARR. Channel is on Twitter @WickedSport or WG Everything. Instagram Wicked Everything. Twitch at twitch.tv/Wicked Everything, and on TikTok, search Wicked Everything or search Wicked Good Sports. Thank you so much for listening, and we will see you in the next one.